Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Bites. I'm Anya, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
And I'm Ben. It's great to be back, Anya. Today, we have a really delicious topic for our beginner English learners. We are going to talk about cooking.
That's right, Ben. Cooking is a wonderful topic full of useful words and phrases. And because we want everyone to understand, we'll be speaking slowly and clearly today. So, don't worry if you are a new learner. This is perfect for you.
Absolutely. Let's start with some very basic actions. When we cook, what is one of the first things we often do, Anya?
Good question. Often, we need to wash things. We wash vegetables, we wash fruits. It means to clean them with water.
Right. For example, before I eat an apple, I always wash it. Or, if I had lettuce for a salad, I wash the lettuce very well.
Exactly. After we wash, sometimes we need to peel something. To peel means to remove the skin from a fruit or vegetable. For example, we peel a banana, or we peel potatoes.
Oh yes, peeling potatoes can take some time. And after we wash and peel, what's a very common action we do with food?
We cut. We cut food into smaller pieces. We use a knife to cut. For example, we cut carrots, or we cut an onion.
And sometimes we say chop. It's similar to cut, but often for smaller or more irregular pieces. You chop garlic, or you chop herbs.
Yes, cut and chop are very useful words. So we wash, we peel, and we cut our ingredients. What happens next? We start the actual cooking.
This is where it gets exciting. One simple way to cook is to boil. We boil water, for example, to cook pasta or rice. Or we can boil eggs.
To boil means to heat water until it is very, very hot and makes bubbles. Another way to cook is to fry. We fry food in a pan with some oil. We can fry eggs or we can fry chicken.
Frying gives food a nice crispy texture sometimes. And then there's bake. We usually bake things in an oven, like a cake or bread or even a whole chicken.
Baking smells so good. So, to recap some important cooking verbs, we wash, peel, cut, chop, boil, fry, and bake.
Great summary, Anya. Now, what do we need for all this cooking? We need ingredients, of course, like vegetables, meat, spices, and we need tools.
Indeed, for tools, we need a knife to cut, we need a pan to fry and a pot to boil. Also, a spoon to stir and a bowl to mix ingredients in.
And very importantly, a plate to eat from when the food is ready. So, Anya, do you like to cook?
Yes, I really enjoy cooking. It's a creative process for me. My favorite thing to cook is pasta with a fresh tomato sauce. It's simple, but so delicious. What about you, Ben? Do you like to cook?
I do. I actually find it very relaxing. I especially like to bake bread on the weekends. The smell of fresh bread filling the house is just wonderful. It's also very satisfying to share something you made yourself.
That sounds lovely. Baking bread can be a bit more complicated for new cooks, though. Let's try something super simple for our listeners. How about we describe how to make scrambled eggs, step by step?
Perfect idea. Scrambled eggs are quick, easy, and very tasty. Okay, listeners, let's learn to make scrambled eggs. Anya, what do we need?
First, we need 2 or 3 eggs. We also need a little milk, some salt, and some pepper. And, of course, a pan to cook them in, and a bowl.
All right, so we have our eggs, milk, salt, pepper, a pan, and a bowl. What's the very first step?
First, you take the eggs and you break them into the bowl. Be careful not to get any eggshell in the bowl.
You break the eggs. Got it. Then?
Next, you add a small amount of milk to the eggs. Then you add a little salt and a little pepper. Now you mix everything together with a fork. You mix until the yellow and white parts of the egg are combined.
So we break, then add milk, salt, and pepper, and then we mix with a fork. What about the pan?
After mixing, you put your pan on the stove. Turn the heat to medium. Add a tiny bit of oil or butter to the pan and let it get warm. Not too hot, just warm.
Okay, the pan is warm. Now what do we do with our egg mixture?
You pour the egg mixture from the bowl into the warm pan. Pour means to move a liquid from one container to another.
So pour the eggs into the pan, and then we just wait.
Not exactly. As the eggs start to cook, you gently stir them with your fork or a spoon. Stir means to move the food around in the pan. You keep stirring gently until the eggs are cooked, but still soft and fluffy. Not too hard.
So you stir until they are cooked. And then, what dot?
Then they are ready to eat. You can put them on a plate and enjoy your delicious scrambled eggs. Simple and quick.
That's a fantastic, easy recipe to try. And it used so many of the verbs and nouns we talked about today.
Absolutely. So today, we talked all about cooking in English. We learned many useful words like wash, peel, cut, chop, boil, fry, bake, mix, stir, and pour.
Yes, and we also learned words for tools like knife, pan, pot, spoon, bowl, and plate. These are words you will hear and use every day.
Remember, dear listeners, speaking English about daily activities like cooking is a great way to practice. Don't worry if you speak slowly at first. That's actually perfect for learning and building your confidence.
Exactly. The most important thing is to try. Maybe you can try describing your favorite dish in English using some of the words we learned today, or even try making those scrambled eggs.
That's a wonderful challenge. Thank you for joining us on English Bites. Keep practicing, keep cooking, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, everyone.